Hello Year 3 and welcome to week 4 of science. We're looking at Wednesday's lesson today, and this is a lesson that you'll need to start throughout the morning and then continue and check in the middle of the day and at the end of the day as well. So today our inquiry question is, what happens to the shadow of a Lego house throughout the day? So obviously your first job is to make a house or out of Lego or out of blocks or something like that. If you don't have Lego or blocks, you can use a toy or some other object to replace it. So what you need to do is go put your Lego house outside in the morning and put it in the same spot each time that we go out throughout the day. When it's outside, you're going to observe what the shadow is doing. How big it is, what shape it is, which direction it's going. And you're also going to observe where the sun comes from. So what direction the sun is coming from in the sky. Then you're going to repeat this exercise at lunchtime and in the afternoon. It's very important to make it a fair test, meaning that you have to put the Lego house back in the same spot every time you go out at lunchtime and in the afternoon as well. And that way you're able to see how the shadow changes throughout the day. So you're going to check it every couple of hours. So you might want to do it maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, and then midday or 12 o'clock, and then maybe around 3 or something like that as well. And I want you to draw some diagrams down in the table below. So I've just drawn an example one here. Yours might look a bit different because the sun might be on a different side, or the shadow might be on a different side. But I've just shown you this diagram so that you know what kind of things you'll need to include to make sure it's a really scientific drawing. So when we do science drawings, you need to have nice clear symbols, and they're pretty simple drawings. We don't go into a lot of detail because that's what artists do. We want to communicate our scientific knowledge. So we have here a circle for the sun, and we have a shape here for the house. I've drawn the ground in the box as well so that it looks like how we would observe it because the house wasn't floating. Then you've got the arrows here representing light rays, and what they are is the sun emits the light rays, and that's what makes it come down to Earth and puts light and heat on Earth. So I've drawn the angle that the sun is projecting the light rays down to the Earth, and I've drawn what I saw of the shadow. So in this example, the shadow was going towards the right hand side of the screen, or my right of the screen, and it was a fairly long shadow. You can see that I've included some labels in my diagram as well, and they're very important so that when people pick up our work, we're able to easily see what that is. So you're going to draw a similar style of diagram for your observations in the morning, in the lunchtime, and then in the afternoon. Remember that throughout the day, the sun position may change. So I want to see that reflected in your drawings. The shadow may also change, how big it is or what direction it's facing, and I want to see that in your drawings as well. What shouldn't change is the house being on the ground, because remember, to make it a fair test, we have to keep it in the same spot each time. So enjoy doing this today. Remember to check back every couple of hours and draw the shadow and the sun position, as well as the way the light rays are coming towards the Earth. All right, if you have any questions on this one, shoot your teacher an email. Otherwise, see you later.